advise you all to look in your playbills and take note of all of the businesses who kindly contributed to this production, especially to our title sponsor, Artful Strands, Inc. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to all of the parents for your tireless efforts in helping this set come together. It's incredible. I can't wait to hear the gasp when the curtains open. I'm just saying. So go ahead and take out your cell phones. If you have not already, I am turning mine on Do Not Disturb. You may want to turn it off completely. No flash photography, no videos, all that jazz. Rental companies are really strict with that kind of stuff, and we can get in serious trouble if there are any photos or videos posted of our production. So we thank you. Also, it's very distracting for the people around you and also for the performers on stage. So for tonight's performance, we are going to have a 15-minute intermission, and after the show is finished, we will have a meet and greet outside under the awning. That way, we can all gather safely. Outdoors, you don't have to wear your masks. Thank you all for wearing your masks during this performance. History is happening right now with the latest announcement about masks and your vaccine and all of that. So our performers have practiced this whole time wearing cloth masks and are performing in performers' masks. So we ask that you be considerate. I'm so super excited. Oh my gosh. It's going to be great to have an audience. This cast is so excited to bring the show to you. And I think that's everything. So without further ado, welcome Once Upon a Mattress. Thank you all for coming out.
Centuries ago, in a far-off place, lived a handsome prince with a gloomy face, for he did not have a bride. Oh, he sighed, alas, and he pined, alas, but alas, the prince couldn't find a lass who would suit his mother's bride. For a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant air, but a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. On a stormy night, to the castle door came the lass the prince had been waiting for. I'm a princess lost, quoth she. But the queen was cool and remained aloof, and she said, perhaps, but we'll need some proof. I'll prepare a test and see. I will test her thus, the old queen said. I'll put 20 downy mattresses upon her bed, and beneath those 20 mattresses I'll place one tiny key. If that key disturbs her slumber, then a true princess is she. Now the bed was soft and extremely tall, but the dainty lass didn't sleep at all, and she told them so next day. Said the queen, my dear, if you felt that key, then we've proof enough of your royalty. Let the wedding music play. And the people shouted quietly, for a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant air, but a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. There are many versions of this story. I sing them all. This one's the prettiest, but it's not quite accurate. I happen to know the true story of the Princess and the Pea for the very good reason that I was there. It was a small kingdom ruled over by a talkative queen and a mute king. The princess in the true story was not the only girl put to the test. In fact, she was one of 13 girls who came to the castle hoping to wed the prince, but for who, one reason or another, were found to be unsuitable. As a matter of fact, the day I arrived at court, they were testing Princess number 12. A curious quiz was in progress.
Are you ready for the next question?
I guess so.
The next question concerns famous rulers. Are you quite ready?
Uh-huh.
Well then. Name 3 kings. Is that clear?
Yes. Would you repeat the question, please?
Certainly. Name 3 kings.
May I take the third king first? Well then, 3 kings are...
Is this a trial?
No, it's the royalty test to find out if she's a true princess.
King John, King Arthur, and...
Does it matter if she's a real princess?
Of course. If she's a true princess, that means we can all get married.
King Ethelred.
That is absolutely correct.
She's smart, Mama. Can I marry now?
Oh no, sweetheart. There is still one more question.
This test isn't going to be fair. It's the law that isn't fair.
Law?
The marriage law. Throughout the land, no one may wed till dauntless to the altar's led.
Dauntless.
The prince. Until he gets married, none of us can.
You have now reached the 7th plateau, and here is your final question. It is divided into 4 parts and concerns a man often referred to as the Knight of the Red Cross. Number 1, what was his name? Number 2, what beast did he slay? How many rows of teeth did the beast have? And of what kind? And 4, what was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith that forged the sword that killed the beast?
1, St. George. 2, the dragon. 3, 12 rows of teeth, and they were iron. And 4, would you repeat the last question, please?
What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith that forged the sword that killed the beast?
The middle name?
The middle name.
The daughter-in-law?
In-law. You have 30 seconds.
Oh, pass, please, please, pass.
Do you speak, my lady?
Oh, no,
I wish her success. She's a pretty little thing.
10 seconds.
Oh.
I am so sorry.
Oh.
Your time is up.
Too bad, my dear, too bad. You do show a certain aptitude, but as for the true brilliance of royalty, well, I'm afraid not. Remember, blood will tell, and yours just didn't tell us quite enough. However, to show that there are no hard feelings, here's a nice consolation prize for you. Goodbye, good luck, and get out! Oh, sweetheart, darling, stop pouting. Now, don't dilly-dally, Dauntless. It's nearly time for your cocoa.
Oh, I liked her.
So did I.
Why must every princess get the bird?
It's just absurd. Never heard a test so difficult to pass.
Alas, alas, is what I lack, alas, alas, alack. The land no one may wed, to dawn the shares his man rich bed.
The lonely spinster's life. Go and get the prince away.
We have an opening for a princess,
For a genuine certified princess. Tell us when you intend to end this dilemma we're in.
and the ladies give a fig for living in sin. We have an opening for a princess, for a beautiful bona fide princess.
Where's a dutiful knight who ride all the way
None of the ladies are having any fun.
What to do?
What to do?
What to do?
What to do?
Pity the ladies in waiting.
Pity the gentlemen too.
4,
6, 8, 10, 11, 12 contenders in a row. They came, they were tested.
then swiftly requesting to go. Certified
Sounds
princess.
of fight.
Tell us when you intend to send us a delicate pass.
To get the prince a royal wife. None of the ladies are having any. No one is having any. No one is getting any younger. And it's been God knows how long since we had an opening for a princess who's good enough, nice enough, sweet enough, smart enough, rich enough for her.
Another one. How many have you finished?
Yes, I am, Sir Wizard.
Excuse me, Cardamon, but I have to take the minstrel to sign in with the castle steward.
This way, please. I'm on my way to Normandy. I won't be staying long.
Darling! You missed the test.
Sorry, my love. My new responsibilities as chivalric knight of the herald keep me busy.
The latest princess was a failure.
No!
Yes.
Bad luck, but don't despair. If a true princess is not found in the next few months, I will go out and find one myself. or else I don't deserve to wear my spurs.
Darling,
My love,
do you remember the royal joust on Whit Sunday when you won those spurs?
of course.
When you were called Sir Harry, the fairest and bravest knight in all the land, and everyone agreed you had a brilliant future ahead of you, that you might someday become Lord Chamberlain and even Prime Minister.
Well, I don't know about Prime Minister.
And do you remember the picnic we all had later on the greensward with the lovely cold pheasant?
Yes.
And you and I wandered away from all the others to climb the hill and watch the sun go down.
Yes.
And there was a lark singing in the trees, and you said you'd remember that moment forever because the lark's song reminded you of my name.
Yes, Larkin. Yes.
And then we watched the sun go down.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have a baby. So you see, a Princess Fidelis must be found in sooner, or I shall have to go away somewhere. Oh, darling, I'm so worried this could ruin you, and you never become Prime Minister, or anything. Just say the word Harry and I'll go. I'll go far away, where they'll never find me. Just say the word.
No, you stay here. Why should we both suffer all alive just because you had a moment of weakness?
Oh, Harry.
We're none of us perfect. Everything's going to be all right.
Thank you, Harry.
It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't, because it can't be long before our dreams come true. And 'cause you know I don't belong, and furthermore I shan't belong to anyone but you.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while, I will see their smile on the face of my son to be forever hand in glove. Is the way I have it planned, but how long they stay in love, keep the love contained in your hand. In a velvet gown, I'll be coming down the aisle, and it's bound to seem as though the waiting's long in a little while.
Have you any idea how soon, my love?
November.
November!
My time is out to hurry me home, for soon the world will see me a maternal bride to be. I know I mustn't worry Harry still. I'd wish you'd hurry, Harry, Harry, marry me.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while, I will see your smile on the face of my son to be forever hand in glove. Is the way I have it planned, but how long we stay in love if the glove contains your hand. I can see it all down to every small detail. So I wish you'd look around until you found a castle in the neighborhood for sale.
Now, come along, dear, don't dawdle. Oh, Dauntless, pick up your feet, and for heaven's sake, don't squint. I told you not to look at the sun.
Yes, Mama.
Oh, that's better. Oh, Sextimus! If I've told you once, I have told you 100,000 times! I will not have you playing these foolish games and running around in the halls! It just isn't dignified. We are the rulers of a kingdom, and if we don't behave as a ruler should, then why even rule?
Mama.
Now what?
Mama, when am I going to get my princess?
Oh, Dauntless, I don't want to discuss that now. It's time for your cocoa.
But Mama, I get the funniest feeling that you don't want me to get married.
Don't want you to get married? Don't want you to get married! Dauntless, don't you trust me?
Of course,
Oh,
Mama,
then
but...
how could you say such a thing? I want you to get married. How many times have I said to you, I want you to get married? next in line to the throne. I mean, we're not exactly the oldest people in the world, but on the other hand, we're not going to live forever. And I know that I'd feel much better, much easier, and much more relaxed in my mind if that boy were married and settled and set. And that is absolutely verbatim, exactly what I said to your father this morning. Of course, he didn't say anything, he never does, but you know him just as well as I do. I don't have to explain to you how impossible he is. But that is my cross of pain, and I don't want you to worry your head one tiny bit about the fact that your father and I don't get along and never have. If he makes me miserable and makes me suffer, then I just have to put up with it, and I will not allow it to affect my son's attitude toward him or me. He may be a mean, stupid, dreadful, selfish, rotten man, but he's your father, and I want you to respect him. There is only one person who really cares about you and really worries about your health and your happiness and your future. Oh, and that is what I'm talking about right now, your future. And I want to make myself absolutely clear. I want you to get married. But I don't want you to just marry anyone. I mean, marriage is a lifetime partnership, and I wouldn't want to see my little boy make the same mistake I did and wind up miserable the way I did. After all, you are a prince, and you must marry someone who's suitable, someone who's good enough and smart enough and kind enough for my good, sweet, nice, beautiful baby boy. And of course she has to be a princess. I mean a real princess. That's one thing I absolutely insist upon. She has to be a real, genuine, bona fide princess, just as I was. Oh, that's what you want, isn't it? Someone like me? Oh, God, of course you do. If I were only 20 years younger. Oh, just remember this. You must trust me.
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
Hello, Harry.
Oh, don't interrupt. Well,
Sir Harry wishes to speak with you, madam.
well.
I have the honor to request a perilous labor, one to search for a true princess, a princess of the royal blood, one that will suit both your majesty and the prince Donald.
Oh, no.
Mama.
No. We've been through all the eligible girls in all of the neighboring kingdoms. There are simply none left. We just have to wait until their little sisters grow up, and that'll take years.
But madame, I plan to head north, over the mountains,
Over the mountains?
across the Badlands,
Across the Badlands?
and into the marshland where the beautiful swamp lily grows.
Oh, into the marshland? Are you out of your mind?
Let him go, Mama. Let him
You
go.
won't find anything there except frogs and tadpoles and things.
Mama.
Do you know what the weather there is like?
Mama.
Do you know how damp and foggy
Mama.
and quiet and humid and oppressive?
Mama, please let Sir Harry try. Please. Oh, Mama, please.
All right, you can go. It's your sinus.
Hooray!
Now, come along, dear. You've missed your cocoa.
Good luck, Harry. Good luck. Don't worry, Larkin. I'll bring back a true princess, one who'll be able to pass the queen's test.
I believe you, I'm not afraid.
And I shan't be away long.
Only fly as fast as you can, my love. We shall be waiting for you.
We?
You know, here, where this.
Next to my heart.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4.
In a little while, I will see your smile on the face of my son to be forever hand in glove is the way I have it planned. But how long we stay in love if the love contains your hand. In a velvet gown, you'll be coming down the aisle, and it's bound to seem as though the waiting's only been a little, in a little while.
Sir Harry's perilous journey took 3 weeks, and Lady Larkin had all but given up hope that he would find a true princess. But then, one sunny morning in mid-April, when the crocuses were just beginning to dot the meadows, the lookout in the north round tower spied 2 distant figures approaching at full gallop. The alarm was spread. Sir Harry is back! Sir Harry is back with the new princess! Now let's see. How does this part go in the old story? On a stormy night to the castle door came the last the prince had been waiting for. That, of course, was utterly untrue. It didn't storm that night at all. In fact, it wasn't even night. And the princess only looked as though she had come in from a storm.
Actually, I swam the moat. But never mind. If I just stand right here, oh, there's a nice drop. I'll be dry in no time.
Look, Mama. She's all wet.
You swam the moat?
We tried to stop her. She wouldn't wait for the drawbridge.
You swam the moat?
She seemed determined to arrive as soon as possible. They had to get a rope and pull her out.
You swam the moat?
Right, I was a little nervous. But my friend, Sir Harry, he's still out there. He told me that you had an opening for a princess. Any princess, so I figured the early bird and all that. Anyway, here I am. Who's the lucky man? Hey, naughty, naughty, is it you?
Hey, naughty, 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 no.
Hey, naughty, naughty, is it you?
Hey, naughty, 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 no.
Hey, naughty, naughty, is it you or you or you or you or?
Naughty, 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 naughty.
No.
Someone's being bashful. That's no way to be. Not with me. Can't you see that I am just as embarrassed as you? And I can understand your point of view. I've always been shy. I confess it, I'm shy. Can't you guess that this confident air is a mask that I wear because I'm shy? And you may be sure, way down deep I'm demure. Though some people I know might deny it, at bottom I'm quiet and pure. I'm aware that it's wrong to be meek as I am. My chances may pass me by. I pretend to be strong, but as weak as I am, all I can do is try. No, I try. Though I'm painfully shy, despite the impression I give, I think just a little why. Because I'm actually fairly timid and hard. Shy. So clever as often as not to stumble and stammer when suddenly confronted with romance, and she's likely to fall on her face when she's finally face to face with a pair of hands. Like ultimately not as hard to please as quite often she'll settle for something less than of her dreams. I know
She's going fishing for a mate.
look in every brook.
She's gonna look in every brook.
How much longer must I wait? With bated breath and hope. Five, six, seven, eight. Oh, that was wonderful. Oh.
sir.
Then who, sir? Where, sir? And when, sir? I couldn't be tenser. So let's get this done, man. Get on with the fun, man. I am one man.
The lady is one man shy.
You swam the moat.
Does he ever say anything other than you swam the moat?
Why don't you ask it yourself?
Oh, do you ever say anything other than
Do you mean to ask me to believe that you are a true princess of the royal blood? And am I to actually understand that you have the nerve and the gall and the presumption to apply for my son's hand in marriage?
Mama, can I say
And
something?
no! Do you imagine for one moment that I would ever consider you suitable for any son of mine? Oh, you are laboring under a very unfortunate misapprehension, my dear. My son isn't going to marry any moat swimmer. Not while I have the breath in my body, and I am not well at all. I get these shooting pains in through here and through here. And don't try to tell me it's the vapors. I know what the vapors are. I've had the vapors.
You must be new here. Watch closely and take a perfectly plain piece of paper. Notice that it is a plain piece of paper with no cuts, folds, or concealed
Oh,
pockets.
God, it's a nut house.
No! Wait!
Oh, well, you're the one, I guess.
Sure am. I'm Prince Dauntless. The Drab.
Well, pleased to have met you.
Wait, no! I like you. Everybody does. Well, almost everybody.
Dauntless, I'd like to stay, but I wouldn't want to come between you and your mother, so I guess I'll just face the facts, cut my losses, and head back to the swamps.
But I really like you.
You do? Why?
You swam the moat.
Dauntless, I know I swam the moat, but usually I'm not like that. I mean, that was a really out of character thing for me to do. I'm so
But again. Order the fridge. Are you alright?
Oh, sure!
You ought to see her swim, Mama. She's wonderful.
Oh, yes, isn't she?
I like her, Mama. She swam the moat.
It's gone!
Twice. Can I marry her, Mama? Can I?
Oh, marry her? Of course not. When you marry, if you marry, you'll marry a true princess.
I have the honor to announce the arrival of the Winifred.
You're a little late. Oh, she's been here and gone.
Gone.
Yes, she's swimming home. Oh, that, Sir Harry, is no princess.
But she is, Your Majesty.
That one, you just.
On my honor as a knight, I swear she is. I have her papers right here. It reads Winifred, Princess of Iconkill, Guardian of the Midgard, Serpent and Warden of the Ragnarok Marshally. The inscription on her family crest reads, Tu necid malus sed contra adentior ito.
What does that mean?
Roughly it translates to, if at first you don't succeed,
Never mind.
you see, she is a princess. At least a test, Mama.
Okay, all right. We'll test her. The wizard and I will put on our thinking caps and create a fair, nice test, just as we always do. And I will prove to you that this girl cannot possibly be a princess.
Get her by the leg.
This is her what?
We'll test her for... Oh, that's not my leg! How crude! Oh, we'll test her for sensitivity. She'll have her test, and she'll fail just like all the others. Fair and square.
Fair what?
The royalty test.
Everyone suing for my hand has to prove that they're a real princess.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, I'd better get out of these wet clothes.
Can I show you the rest of the castle on the way to your room?
Oh, sure.
You're awfully nice.
Well, you're nicer.
And you're good looking too.
Well, you're better looking and nicer too.
Well, you're a better swimmer.
Oh, Your Majesty, I'm so excited. Sir Harry is back. Yes, he is, and he's brought with us a wonderful princess. Have you seen her? Neither have I, but I bet she's as delicate as an orange blossom. And I'm to be her lady-in-waiting. Sir Harry arranged it. Isn't he thoughtful? He arranges everything.
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps, but then I landed this jester job and... What's wrong? You're worried? About what? Who? A lady? Well, which lady? Oh, 2 syllables. First syllable. Bird. Some kind of bird? Okay. Owl, bluebird, catbird, dove, eagle, finch, hawk, iris, kiwi, lark, lark. Lark?
Lady Larkin?
Oh. And? Knight.
Which knight?
Sir
Harry.
Dust. Sounds like dust. Oh, lust.
Must! Must what? You're going to start all over, right?
She's in trouble?
What kind of trouble?
Oh, big trouble.
How many syllables?
She's going to have a baby? Does anybody else know? Sir Harry.
Well, of course, but does anyone else know besides Sir Harry?
Don't worry. We can keep a secret. The question is, can you? I'm just saying.
We know you can't talk. You can't talk, but you still manage to communicate. We have only 2 voices among us, and yet there's a third voice, a voice in disguise. You'll be hearing a trio and not a duet if you listen with both of your eyes. Kindly, with both of your... We produce a unique and remarkable blend when we raise our 3 voices on high. We're in perfect accord from beginning to
The king and the minstrel and I.
yet if one of our trio should ever depart, then the others would languish and die. We're like 3 different people with only one, the king and the jester and I. Sing hey nunny nunny, hey nunny nunny, hi little fiddle, strike up a tune on the... Oh, the bishop declares our behavior is crude as he piously looks to the sky. 'Cause when we go in swimming, we always go the king and the jester.
The king and the minstrel.
The winter makes wine from the grapes that he grows. 20 barrels were lost last July. Where they went is a secret that nobody but...
Oh, the cook claims she's missing 1 chocolate cream roll
and a fish that was ready to fry. Guess who's dining on pastry and fillet of... Sing hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, needle and thimble, crash us a clash on the... It's been said of our king that his morals are loose, but the queen is much worse on the sly. Well, what's good for the gander is good for the... Say the king and the jester.
The king and the minstrel.
As if I didn't have enough trouble trying to protect my only son from every catchpenny princess there is. Now I'm surrounded by spies and traitors it, and that's the way it'll be. She'll have her test.
The papers do seem to be in order.
Oh, I know, and the worst of it is that foolish boy actually seems to like the girl. So, we must think of a test that looks fair, sounds fair, seems fair, and isn't fair. When you got the idea of testing her for sensitivity, I could have applauded right out loud, but exactly what?
Oh, table manners.
Oh, no, not good enough. Sensitivity, I'm just loaded with that. And this one word is the epitome of the aristocrat. Sensitive soul and sensitive stomach, sensitive hands and feet.
This is the blessing.
Also the curse of being the true elite. Common people don't know what exquisite agony is. Suffered by gentle people like me. Just get your hands off me. Think up a tricky test for that wretched moat-swimming princess.
Madam, may I suggest? Oh, maybe we ought
Oh,
to.
don't take all night. I'm not well. I need my rest. Oh, not that I'll ever sleep on that lumpy mattress. Oh God, my back. Sensitivity, bane of royalty. That bed's a torture wreck. Oh, I hate to sound grumpy, but my nerves are so junky. I am sure I could feel any lump, even if it were under the mattress and small as a pea. Oh, that's the answer, under the mattress. Oh, we'll test her tonight. One tiny pea beneath one thick downy mattress. Oh God, you're bright. Any genuine princess would feel it. If she doesn't, she's through. Get the tiniest pea and order one mattress. No, make it 2.
1 of 5.
Oh, 10 I think would be plenty. Better still, make it 20. And to play it safe in the event, even that's not enough to ensure that she sleeps. We'll give her a soothing sedative, won't we? You can whip up a drink. Oh, something stunning. Ah, but you're devilish. I love the way you think. She's insensitive, so insensitive, she'll fall asleep, no doubt. God, but you're clever, brilliant, a genius. You are divine. Get out.
Oh, God, it is good to get out of those wet clothes. That whole dress is just soaked. Your Highness, the king has asked to meet the young lady.
Why? He's never asked before.
He heard she swam the moat. Oh, Dauntless, is your father anything like your mother? Because if he is...
Oh, no. My father is silent.
Oh, God, I'd love to meet him.
Father, this is Princess Winifred.
Oh! Your Highness, the king welcomes you. And? And he tells me to tell you that he hopes you get 100 on the test tomorrow. Oh, well, thank you.
My father never touches his crown to his heart unless he really means it.
Alas, madam, the king is mute, or he would speak for himself. He's still under a curse cast by a witch long ago, before Prince Dauntless was even born. The curse says King Sextimus will never talk until the mouse devours the hawk.
Until the mouse devours the hawk? Well, couldn't you just get like a big mouse and a little hawk and
Well,
kind of...
we tried that once, but when we did, the mouse ran away and, well, the hawk bit Daddy.
Oh, gosh! Well, let me just get this test under my belt, and then we will figure something out. Don't you worry. It certainly has been a pleasure meeting His Majesty. A short while
Oh, I had the pleasure of meeting Her Majesty. Oh, yeah. Now that is a nice man. Your Majesty, I think it's about time you speak to Prince Dauntless about,
About what?
Well, your father feels as though he's been neglecting his duties, and, well, now you're old enough to get married, he thinks you ought to have a little personal talk. Man to man.
You mean about things? You mean now?
He says it may be best to wait until later. There's still a few facts he wants to look up first.
Well, Dauntless, I certainly do like almost both of your parents.
We want you to like it here, and we know it's a lot different from where you're used to.
Well, it is a little weird getting used to dry land and all that.
You must feel like a fish out of water.
As a matter of fact, I do. You see, where I come from, we don't have any dry land. Oh, well, some of the poorer people do, but the nobility all live right in the swamp with their servants and pets.
You have pets?
Oh, lots.
Dogs?
Frogs.
You must have
Oh, my goodness, I could never, oh my goodness, not me, I come from the land of the foggy, foggy dew. Where walking through the meadow in the morning is like walking through blue. The swamps of home are brushed with green and gold. At break of day, at break of day, the swamps of home are lovely to behold. From far away, from far away. In my soul is the beauty of the bog. In my memory, the magic of the mud. I know that blood is thicker than water, but the swamps of home are thicker than blood. Wherever I roam, my heart grows dark and cold. My face grows gray when shadows fall, and I hear the call of the swamps of home. I hear them calling me now, calling me back, calling me back. How do you think you are, young swamp? You have gone too far. Made up the marshland, give up the struggle. Listen to the voice of the swamp. Glug, glug, glug. Wherever I roam, the whips of fate may smile, but deep down in my heart, one thought will abide and will ne'er be forgotten. Though I search far and wide, there is no land as rotten. Rotten, 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 as the swamps of home. The swamps of home.
Guys, the girls and I would like to lend you some clothes while you're out. Garments,
striding. Oh, well, thank you.
Ladies?
Dauntless, I have to change now.
You do?
Okay.
Don't, Dauntless. It's bad luck to see too much of the bride before the wedding.
Hurry, ladies. May I show you the gowns now, Your Highness?
Oh, yes.
Now, here is the very latest thing from. It is such lovely work, don't you think? Notice the fullness in the back and the window seats go right down. It's really you. It looks marvelous on, don't you think so, Lady Meryl?
Stunning.
Perhaps Your Highness would like to look in the mirror. Does Your Highness have a favorite color?
Oh, back home we wear a lot of swamp green and dirt brown, but I guess my own dress back there is my favorite color. Huckleberry. Tell you what, just leave all the dresses and I'll take back the ones I can't use.
Very good, Your Highness. Lady Meryl, Lady Rowena?
Okay, bye. Oh, what am I gonna do with myself? Oh my gosh, how do they know I love a good fruit platter? Oh gosh, this orange just looks too good to be true. I mean, and this apple. Oh my gosh, have you ever seen an apple so red? Okay, moving on. Oh god, I love this dress. Oh, I love this dress so much. I would die if anything happened to it. Just die, absolutely. There is nothing in these. There's nothing in this. What is the point? What's the point? I'm so mad. Well, that had something in it. Oh god. Okay, let me clean this up. Oh, I'm so clumsy. Oh, I'm just so clumsy and just like I'm so shy. My goodness. Yeah, let me get this mess up.
It looks like I won't be needing you, Emily. They've already sent a girl up to do the floors. You're new here, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Well, just remember, we're all here to do a job, and your job is just as important as anyone else's.
I guess.
Oh, dear, sweet, lovely Princess Winifred. You will pass the Queen's test, you will. Gramercy, my dear, you can't possibly clean the floor with such a tiny patch. You need a good big wet rub. Oh, here. What?
Oh no, that's my. Oh no!
Oh, just use this whole thing. Here you go. Oh, would you look at this mess? Can you know what it means to me to be lady in waiting to the blessed Winifred? Oh, Winifred. What name could be sweeter than that? Oh, look at this table. It's dripping wet. I'll just use this. Oh, no! I cannot bear to see the delicate beauty of my royal mistress in such a messy place. Get that, please. Quick.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, Harry.
Your Highness.
Your what?
Oh, get up. You don't have to go through the motions with me. Say, I'm awfully sorry about that whole swimming the moat thing. I really hope I didn't make a bad first impression.
Not at all. And if you'll just give your wet dress to one of the ladies in waiting, she'll make sure it's taken care of.
It's already been taken care of.
Oh, I see you've already met my little Larkin.
You mean this is the little Larkin girl?
The very same, Your Highness.
Oh, Harry, she's so beautiful and just a bundle of energy, too.
When I gaze upon that captivating face, I see how poor my description must have been.
Sir Harry isn't very good at describing people, Your Highness.
Well, he may not know how to describe them, but he sure knows how to pick them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to take these dresses up to the 4th floor.
Oh. I've never been so humiliated in my entire life.
What's the matter?
I thought she was a chambermaid.
What?
A chambermaid!
Larkin, how could you? How could you mistake the princess for a chambermaid?
How could I? How could you mistake that chambermaid for a princess?
Don't say such a thing just because you made a stupid mistake.
I made a mistake. Don't you dare try to blame this on me.
I do blame it on you.
She was on her hands and you scrubbing the floor, Harry.
She's a real lady wherever she was. That's more I can say for some people around here.
I hate you.
Well, I hate you too.
Get out.
Good, I was going.
Goodbye.
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 a wizard, you should be able to think of something to get that what's-her-name to sleep. Don't forget to whip up a sleeping potion and, some of that good heavy incense. And the hypnotic mirror, too. Oh, wait, the most important thing is that she's tired out first. We'll have an official ball tonight. We'll make what's-her-name dance until she drops. Now, what can we do? Do you know the Saracen Brawl?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come. No, not hard enough. I have it! We'll do that new dance, the Spanish Panic. It's absolutely exhausting. Do you know it? Well, it's the rage in Venice. Everybody listen. There is to be an official ball tonight, and everyone is to attend. We're going to be doing that new dance, the Spanish Panic, so you might as well just learn it right now. The basic step is flip your skirts open, close, right. Just that easy. Suppose we try it? Flip your skirts open, close, right. Wrong! Does anyone here know the Spanish Panic?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well, thank heaven someone is up to date around here. Why don't we all watch while court dancer Sir Luce and Lady Lucille demonstrate? Thank you, Sir Luce and Lady Lucille. Now, was that so hard? Suppose we all try it. Take partners, please. Come on. Prepare. Act. Lovely. Don't you just love it? Doesn't it make you want to fly?
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Your Majesty?
What's the matter? You lost her? Oh, all right, Your Majesty. I'll help you.
Has he ever had any success?
Well,
I've been here a month and he hasn't caught a girl yet.
well, I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, we'll set a trap.
You exaggerate.
Not a bit.
My back!
Someone's coming?
The
The Queen!
And this has to be the biggest, loudest ball we've ever had. And be sure to hire extra musicians for tonight's dancing. And tell the jester I want her to perform. Not that I'll be able to enjoy any of it with my back and this nagging pain in my jaw. No one will ever understand what I suffer.
What was she jabbering about? The Queen is gonna make us do something?
What?
Exercise?
Oh.
Who is it?
I don't know. I'm so sad. My lady, is there something wrong?
No.
Well, we're glad of that anyway.
I was just sitting in my room, sewing, and it got a little stuffy, so I decided to come out here and get a breath of fresh air.
Oh, well, I see you're planning to camp out for a while.
Oh, Your Majesty! You don't know. You just don't know. Do you have any idea what can happen to the relationship between a man and a woman? I'm glad I found out when I did. It's better this way. I'm leaving.
You're leaving.
Yes, I'm leaving the service of the Queen forever.
Well, that's a pretty big step to take all alone.
I have no choice.
You're leaving forever.
Yes.
Well, you'll need help.
Who would help me?
I, my lady.
What did you say? You want to take care of the Lady Larkin. And who's going to take care of you?
Chivalry demands we protect a damsel in distress.
Ooh. Well, if you say so, Your Majesty.
But she'll have to travel light, the way a man does.
Yes, she can go as a boy. We can steal one of Prince Dauntless's suits. Oh, we'll take care of those things. You can go wait in your room.
Oh, no, thank you. I don't need help from anyone. I can go alone.
Over the wall?
Yes, I don't need help from anyone.
Oh, you'll be all right once you get past the water rats.
Rats?
Oh, yes. They live on the edges of the stagnant pools near the quicksand.
Quicksand?
Beyond the wall, which you must climb, is 22 feet and covered with slime and infested with spiders. All the spiders are sweet compared to the snakes on the other side.
Well, they won't hurt you, unless, of course, you plan to go alone.
Well, I did. I don't be so terrible out there.
Then you think a second thought and come with me. I know all the secret ways to get us free. Over the hills and to the open sea.
Then
It's April, isn't it?
April.
Normandy is fine and fair. So Normandy is where we'll go. I can show you a beach where the peach blossom blows. And I know how to reach a man who knows a cozy, a friendly place with rows of windows facing the sea. This time of year, the air I hear is rare and clear and warm in Normandy. I know a meadow covered with mustard flowers, golden as the sun, where a wondrous thing can happen when an April day is done. There's a moment after the sunset when the sky is suddenly green and the world stands hushed and waiting for the first white stars to convene. When you see that emerald sky, you'll know the reason why. There's not another place I'd rather be. Keep your El Dorado and to hell with Burgundy. Come fly with me. Come try those wings. Come swift, for we have things to do.
Is there truly a beach where the peach blossom grows? All your shadow can reach. A man who knows a coast.
There's just some men now.
Oh, I'd
teacher Harry. He produced a fight with Lydia Larkin.
It's just that French girl. She only speaks one word for English, so I guess she's a charmer.
What's the one word?
Yes!
How's it going, Harry, old boy?
Très bien. We're having a party on the West Carpet. Don't forget to bring wine.
And something to spread on the ground.
Harry, ask my mom if she'd like to bring something.
Voulez-vous,
Yes!
Come along now. Keep it Venetian. Isn't this fun? That's beautiful. That's lovely. Are you feeling a little weary, dear?
Oh, not at all. Let's do it again. What? You guys are lame. Hey, maybe you could give me a clue.
A clue?
Oh, well, I know the test is highly secretive, but what kind of test does she usually give?
Well, with Mama thinking of the test, it'd be almost anything.
Like what?
Well, sometimes it's history,
History.
sometimes it's dancing,
Oh.
sometimes it's spelling, sometimes it's a test of strength and endurance.
Oh.
For instance, one of the princesses was supposed to lift this weight.
Oh. Oh.
She couldn't. I can't even lift it. Nope. But I know you'll pass. You don't have to worry.
Do you want me to pass? I'll pass. Okay. Okay, here. Okay, can you count me out? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Hey, I think you're wonderful.
Oh, by the way, I don't think I ever told you. My full name is Princess Winifred the Woebegone. But that's too formal. You can call me by my nickname,
Winnie?
Fred.
Fred. What a wonderful name. So straight, so strong, so... I like you, Fred. I like you.
You're just saying those words to be kind.
No, I mean it, I lie. I mean I love you, Fred.
He is out of his medieval mind.
I'm perfectly sane and sound. I've never felt better in my life.
my incipient wife. I'm alone with girl named Fred. My reasons must be clear. When she shows you all how strong she is, she'll stand upright and cheer. I'm alone with girl named Fred. She drinks just like a lord, so come sing a merry drinking song and let the wine be poured. I'm alone with girl named Fred. She sings just like a bird. You'll be left with sleeping just when her gentle voice is heard. I'm alone with girl named Fred. She dresses like a creep. You will lock your hands and wonder at her fabulous technique. I'm alone with girl named Fred. She dances with such grace, and you're bound to sing her praises till you're purple in the face. I'm alone with girl named Fred. She's musical to boot. She will set your feet a tapping, and she plays upon her lute. I'm alone with a girl named Fred. Her clever clown is quick. When she does her body panto, by her side she strips a squid. I'm in love with a girl.
I know. watch it. They're dying. We're dying. We're dying. Oh, well, we're dying. We're dying. Holly's coming right from my mom. I'm laughing that loud. I can't help it. I love her. I love her. She's near and dear to me. I'll talk to you after.
I love her. I love her.
What our girls are doing now. They all are. I'm very impressed. I know. What do I do?
on quiet. She's ordered 20 mattresses, the softest and the best, and she's threatened execution if you dare disturb the rest of her very special guest. She's ordered quiet, 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 quiet,
Quiet! Sheets,
Right.
pillows,
Right.
blankets.
Right.
Oh, mattresses.
Right.
Not yet. I'll get them out of here. Just lay low until the coast is cleared.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey! Hey!
Jester! Somebody stop her! Stop her, I say! There she goes down that corridor! Bring her to me! Now this is a fine kettle of fish! Now you wretch! I want the truth! What is this noise about anyway? I swear every time I turn my back, something crazy is happening in the corridors!
Never mind me!
The Queen!
Stop! I knew I couldn't trust you, you wretch! Now what is going on here? What are you up to? What? There is something going on around here. What's under there? It's a dead body? Pull that away! Well, what are you doing? Explain yourself!
Your Majesty, it's just a joke. This boy and I, go outside and wait for me, Lancelot.
Oh, Lancelot, wait! Lady Larkin? Bring those things up to what's-her-name's chambers. Mattresses, too. What are you doing?
Oh, Your Majesty.
Quiet! Why are you in that getup? Please. Silence! And why weren't you at the ball?
Your Majesty.
Shut up! And why are you with this man? Well, speak up.
Your Majesty, please.
You were running away, isn't it? Oh, you were running away! Oh, you lowborn, ungrateful little sneak! Is this the thanks I get for treating you as my own? All these years, just look at you, one of my own girls, running off with a musician!
Your Majesty, the Lady Larkin is innocent. I'll tell you the truth. I forced her to leave against her will.
That's not true!
Why, you little...
Just a moment!
Larkin, what are you doing with this man?
What are you doing with that woman?
Oh, just a
You
moment!
go to your room.
Don't tell me what to do, you libertine!
Quiet! May I remind you that you are still one of my ladies in waiting? Get above stairs where you belong and get what's-her-name ready for bed.
Your Majesty.
Now do as I say! And you, may I remind you, Sir Harry, that you are still one of my knights! Step forward. Oh, and you! Relax! Sir Harry, I order this minstrel banished from this kingdom. I want him out of here by daybreak. Sextimus! Go to bed! I don't want you groping around in the halls all night. And the rest of you, listen closely. There is a little girl upstairs who is dog-tired.
No, she said she had to study for her test.
Oh, all right. Let her study, but when she's done, I want her to get a good night's rest. So I want quiet, and I am going to get quiet if I have to scrape that place down! Quiet!
The Queen insists on quiet. The Queen insists on Queen insists on quiet. Quiet. The Queen insists on quiet. The Queen insists on Queen insists on Queen insists on quiet.
S-U-M. Some.
Summer.
Summer. S-U-M-E-R, summer.
Good. Well, if the test is on literature or spelling, you're sure to pass, Fred. Now that leaves history.
Oh, history. Well, that takes in quite a lot, but let's give it a whirl.
The first chapter is called The Bravery of Prince Waldir.
Waldir.
Young Waldir, wishing to slay the dragon. Fafnir.
Who?
Wishing to slay the dragon. Fafnir.
Oh, Fafnir. That one.
Takes his father's sword. Minning. Disguised as the west wind, he goes into the forest, surprises Fafnir in his lair, and slays him. Whereupon he's enabled to understand the speech of birds. Meanwhile, Waldir's father, Alberic, disguised as a sacred goat, tells him about the spirit of Gunther.
Gunther? But I thought that Gunther was... Oh, did you ring for a page boy?
No.
You got the wrong room, son. Wait a minute. Aren't you Larkin?
Yes, Your Highness.
What's all this about?
Well,
I have a suit just like that.
I'm in disguise, Your Highness. I was running away.
I see. Well, rest a bit. Dauntless, pull up a chair.
Oh, but the Queen has ordered me.
Oh, never mind what the Queen has ordered. Just
Oh, but
rest
Your Highness,
here.
I couldn't.
Oh, just sit down, okay, and tell us what all this is about.
I'll just go out on the parapet, stand there naked and catch a chill and die. That'll show
Show him what?
He'll be sorry.
Who?
Horrible Harry.
You mean big, nice Harry?
Hold on a minute. What did you do to him?
What did I do to him?
Well, you must have done something. You're talking the way I did once when I was scared to come home because I'd given my little brother a bloody lip. It was an accident.
We had a little disagreement.
So you decided to run away?
He said some perfectly horrible things to me.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I guess you were right. I guess just about the only thing you can do is pack up and, get out. Or you could just go to him and say you're sorry. Listen, that Harry is a wonderful boy, and he really loves you. Why, we were on the road for 2 weeks, and he never laid a finger on me.
Oh, Your Highness.
Now just get into something pretty that shows you're a girl and go patch things up with him. Oh, and Larkin, try and act just a little helpless. Men don't like girls that are too strong.
I do.
Dear, dear princess, I don't know how I could ever thank you. If it's a girl, I'm gonna name her Fred.
Aww. What if it's a boy?
Dauntless, you'd better go to sleep. And leave the history book.
I'll promise that you pass Mama's test tomorrow. Well, I'm pretty sure. If you don't, I'll understand.
And so, the young Prince Waldir, after having slain the dragon Fafnir with the sword Minning, rescued the Princess Frigga, and together they mounted his horse, Trigga, and rode to the castle Wunderbar, where they were married and lived happily ever after. Well, I'm glad. They all live happily, happily, happily ever after. The couple is happily leaving the chapel eternally tied. As the curtain descends, there is nothing but loving and laughter. When the fairy tale ends, the heroine's always a bride. Ella, the girl of the cinders, in the wash and the walls and the winders. But she landed a prince who was brawny and blue-eyed and blonde. Still, I honestly doubt that she could ever have done it without that crazy lady with the wand. Cinderella had outside help. I have no one but me, fairy godmother, 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 where can you be? I haven't got a fairy godmother. I haven't even got a godmother. I have a mother, a plain, ordinary woman. Snow White was so pretty, they tell us that the queen was insulted and jealous when the mirror declared that Snow White was the fairest of all. She was dumped on the border, but was saved by some men who adored her. Oh, I grant you, they were small, but there were 7 of them, practically a regiment. I'm alone in the night, by myself, not a dwarf, not an elf, not a goblin in sight. That girl had 7 determined little men working day and night just for her. Oh, sure, the queen gave her a poison apple. Even so, she lived happily, happily, happily ever after. A magical kiss counteracted the apple eventually. Though I know I'm not clever, I'll do what they tell me I have done. I want some happily ever after to happen to me. Rapunzel had platinum tresses that were double the length of her dresses. She was kept in a tower for years by a wicked old witch. Till one night in despair, and she scrambled by letting her hair down. That's what I call quite a switch. I wonder. No, it'll never hold. I'll be finished before I begin. And besides, I don't want to get out. I want to get in. I want to live happily, happily, happily ever after. I want to walk happily out of a chapel eternally tied. For I know that I'll never live happily ever after. Till after I'm a bride. Then I'll be happily happy. Yes, happily happy. And thoroughly satisfied. Wow, wow, wow. You're a bully and a tyrant. Just because you won your spurs, you think.
Now you see here, this man is charged with attempting to transport a young woman out of the kingdom against her will. That's a serious offense.
He didn't do it. It was a frame-up.
You've got it all wrong.
He was protecting the Lady Larkin. You stay out of this, Your Majesty.
Sir Harry, before I leave, there's someone I must see first.
Who?
The wizard. I want your permission to speak to the wizard.
Yes,
No, permission denied.
Sir Harry, you're a fathead.
Yes, you are. He's trying to help. We're all trying to help.
How can you help?
By finding out what the test is from the wizard.
That's cheating!
Don't you understand? This is for you.
Let me go to the wizard.
No, if anyone should defy the wizard's magic, I should.
You must stand guard. This is my job. No, you might get hurt. You can't come, and that is final.
What's the matter, Papa?
The king mustn't come with us.
I'll get rid of him. Your Majesty, Prince Dauntless is ready now. He needs to have that personal talk with you.
Maybe some other time.
Now, Dauntless, your father wants to have a little chat with you. It's very important.
It is?
It can't be put off. Come on, do your due, sire.
Oh my god!
Oh. What's the matter, Papa? What do you want to talk about? Well, Papa? Stop. Look. Listen. Little prince? Boy, flower, girl, flower, boy, flower, girl, flower. Oh, tell me more. I want to know about what getting married is for. See? Fall on girl flower, and by, baby flower, grow. But why? Oh, tell me why. Oh, Father, tell me, Father, don't be shy. Boy flower, girl flower, love each other. Boy flower, father, girl flower, mother. Yes, yes, but how? It's very interesting, but how? Oh, tell me now. B on boy flower. Boy flower dust. Dust touches girl flower. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. It's very interesting, but still not clear to me. Woman is like girl flower? Man is like bee. And like boy flower. Man, that's me! But tell me more. I've got to know about what getting married is for. Sounds? Sounds like Carrie. Sounds like Carrie. Married! Man, woman get married. Different life. Love each other. And then one night? Yes, yes, one night. It's very interesting what happens in the night. What happens, oh Father, tell me please. Shall I go and pick some flowers? Shall I go and catch some bees? Princess Winifred and I will get married, and then one night the stork will come and bring us a baby. Oh, Father, I know all about the stork. Mama told me about that years ago. No, wait a minute, Father. Flower, seed, man, woman, bee, baby, small. It isn't the stork, it isn't the stork, it isn't the stork at all. Oh, life is grand. It's very interesting. I think I understand. I think I know. It's very interesting. Thank you, Father. And Father, I love you so.
Pardon, Sir Wizard.
What do you want?
Our friend the minstrel is a great admirer of yours.
Soft soap, if you please.
This is not soft soap. I wouldn't even say it except for the fact that I've been banished. And before I go, well, I just wanted to tell you what a great artist you are, Cardamon.
What have I said about calling you by that name?
I use that name with honor, sir. I don't think I'll ever forget seeing you in command for performance at Glastonbury in '92. What a show! What a triumph! You took 7 curtain calls.
It was 8, actually.
Do you happen to remember a little boy who stood up that night and yelled, "Bravo"?
Yes?
I was that boy.
I can't believe it.
Yes, well, I'm in show business now too, and sir, if it's any interest to you, it was your inspiration that brought this about.
You must belong to the guild. Camelot Local 704 to believe anyone remembers those days.
Yes, well, I just wanted to tell you what that performance meant to me, Cardamon. Well, I'd better be going now.
Wait, Sir Minstrel, please. For you.
Thank you.
Please stay a while.
No, the Queen wouldn't like it if she knew I was still around.
Oh, never mind the Queen. Stay. This is between us.
Anyway, you're probably busy with that test for tomorrow.
Oh, the test has already been taken care of.
I don't suppose you could tell an old guild brother what it is.
Well, I'm sort of under oath, so.
I understand.
Wait!
Well, I'd better be going.
Wait! Sir Minstrel, do you happen to be looking for your handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
Over there!
Oh.
You know, I've been told that my act is pretty foul.
Cardamon the Great!
I bet you can't even guess what the test is about.
Astronomy?
Nope. Sensitivity.
Oh, sensitivity! Did you hear? Cardamon the Great!
Cardamon the Great? Then let me tell you the rest.
Actually, I better not. Oh, I'll go. But may I ask one favor, Cardamon? May I have this? What do you want with that? A memento to the good old days, because of my father. Keep it. Well, thank you.
Just stop.
Oh. Well, thank you, sir.
Get.
It was a wonderful thing you did for her, Cardamon.
Well, you know, for her father's sake.
Say, I don't actually have to be out of here until daybreak tomorrow. Why don't we go down to the wine cellar, split a bottle, and talk some more about, talk some more.
Fine, you run off. I've started here at something here I'd quite like to finish.
I'll be waiting.
What's the matter, Jesser?
Oh, nothing.
Say something funny.
Have you ever heard of my father, Sliding Peter Jingle?
That's supposed to be funny.
I don't know.
I think the clown is losing her touch.
I am far from sentimental or romantic. And I'd like to think I'm strictly up to date. But at times the dancing gets a bit too frantic in these hectic days of 1428. So indulge me if I pause to raise my chalice to a quaint and charming dance he used to do in the days when my dear father played the palace. Back in 1390, my dad was dead, but ill, and quite as light as air. In his very soft shoes, how he could dip and glide and skip and slip and slide. In his very soft shoes, I used to stand and watch him every day. He was always smooth and cool. I used to love to hear the people say he's a regular dancing fool. He barely touched the ground and never made a sound. But I noticed in all his reviews that when he took his bow to the crowd and the crowd went crazy and the house came down when Daddy wore his very soft shoes.
Who's there? Friend or foe?
Friend,
Oh.
I hope. Oh, Harry. Harry, look at me. I was only running away because I thought you didn't love me. I thought you didn't love me. Well, even if you don't love me, I can't love anyone else but you. And I want to be near you if I can, for as long as I can. Oh, Harry, I don't blame you if you've changed.
Well, in a way, I have. Yesterday I loved you as never before. But please don't think me strange. I've undergone a change. And today I love you even more. My heart cannot be trusted. I give you fair warning. I openly confess. Tonight I love you less than I will tomorrow morning.
As never before, but that was long ago. And now it's best to know that today I love you even more. My heart cannot be trusted. I give you fair warning. I tremble at your touch, not nearly half so much as I will tomorrow morning.
Yesterday you seemed lovely to me as anyone ever could be. Now I see what tricks my eyes can play. Yesterday I must have been utterly blind, or else I was out of my mind, for I find you so much lovelier today.
My heart cannot be trusted. I give you fair warning.
For yesterday I loved you as never before, but that was when love, and now it's best you know that today I love you even more. My heart cannot be trusted. I give you fair warning. Tonight I love you less than I will tomorrow morning.
Ah, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, that should do it. And one small pea that I had to drag all the way from the pantry, all the way up the most killing stairs in all the kingdom. There. All right, you can come in now. Yes. Did you bring everything? The hypnotic mirror?
Yes, madam.
Yes, and the rest of the things.
Yes, madam.
Lovely. And the girl. Where's the girl? Doesn't she know it is far past bedtime? You would think that she would be dropping from exhaustion. Oh, it's you. Ready for bed. You must be sure to get a good night's rest so you're fresh early tomorrow morning to head back to your kingdom or wherever you're going. Bring on the hypnotic mirror.
Here it is, Your Majesty.
Yes, and the incantation. Here, come. Silken, swishing sibilance wraps us in a gentle trance. Deep in Morpheus's arms we lie. Off we go to Benny.
No, I think that I'm getting a sty. Right there.
Bring on the poppy and mandragora incense. Yes, drowsy incense, sweet aroma, wraps us in a gentle coma. Murmuring voices seem to say, Mr. Sandman's on his way. That ought to get us to sleep. The sleeping draught. Yes. Drink a little extract of opium and warm milk before you go to bed. That's what I always say.
Oh no, really, I'm good.
Drink it down. Yeah. Now I am sure you're going to get a good night's rest. I wish I could say the same for myself. And to make sure you have no trouble drifting off, I prepared a special treat for you. Bring on the Nightingale of Samarkand. Who has the Nightingale of Samarkand? Naturally, I have to do everything myself.
Ooh, you guys are in trouble now. It's a little.
Here. All right, sing. Oh, stop. You were brought here to put a live princess to sleep, not wake a dead one. All right, now a lullaby, birdie. Nice and soft. aren't you in bed?
Am I almost there?
No, help her up.
Oh!
Well, I'm glad someone in this castle is going to get a good night's sleep.
Oh, it's been a long day. Oh, no. No, what are you? Some kind of nut? No. This is not going to work. No. This is not going to work for me. You better get up. You better get up. Can we please start over? Like, can we just take it from the top? Like, oh, gosh, that's so much better. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams and all that. Oh, 20 downy mattresses. I'm going to sleep like a baby. Oh. Okay. We can make this work. All right, sheep. I'm ready when you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, here, darling, let me fix it.
Leave me alone, Mama. I can dress myself.
Well, far be it for me to interfere, precious.
I said I can do it.
Why are you dressed in that so early in the morning?
Well, today's the test, Mama, and I've got to look my best
The
for it.
test, darling, the test is all over.
Huh?
The test is over, darling boy.
But when was it? What was it?
It was last night. We put her to bed under 20 soft, downy mattresses with a pea under the bottom one to test her sensitivity. And, of course, a pea would have kept a real princess awake.
And she slept?
Oh, well, I'm sure I don't know, dear, but she was practically falling asleep before she even got into bed and yawning like a vulgar scullery maid. I mean, she looked ghastly, dear, and old enough to be your... Oh, well, we'll see.
Oh, Fred.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm so nervous I could die. Absolutely die.
Quiet. You'll be here in a moment.
If she doesn't pass, I'll just kill myself.
Quiet. Here comes the queen.
And one day we'll find you a true princess, so don't you worry. Oh, good morning, everyone. All here to see the new princess on her way, are we? And since she's such a favorite of ours, I've decided that she should have an extra special consolation prize. Sir Studley.
What a delightful gift.
Oh, charming, charming. Oh! Douglas! And where is our little slugabed? She should be getting an early start. Oh, there she is now. She isn't even dressed yet. She must have slept like a baby. 37,429 what?
Sheep! What do you stuff your mattresses with? Jousting equipment?
What do you mean?
I mean, that bed ought to be moved down to the torture chamber.
You didn't sleep?
I never closed my eyes.
You passed! What? The test! Mama had 20 mattresses, put a pea under it, and you felt it, and now we can get married!
Pea? Under 20 mattresses? No wonder I'm black and blue!
now. Don't you think she's pretty?
No, she's not pretty. She's beautiful.
A pea under 20 mattresses. Thomas, I'll let you handle the wedding arrangements and start looking for a small kingdom in the nearby area. I have a feeling we aren't going to want to live with the in-laws.
She's gonna get cold sleeping here. I better take her to her room.
Oh, Dauntless, wait!
What should I wait for, Mama?
Oh, to give this matter proper consideration!
She passed the test, and I need to take her to her room.
Oh, I said wait! Now you listen to your mother! Throughout this heartbreaking business of trying to find you a true princess, I have never once nagged, never interfered, and never expected one solitary word of sympathy.
Mama, she's asleep.
But I will not stand by and watch you throw yourself away on this little nobody.
Mama, quiet.
I mean, look at her. She may have passed the test, but I may say I have never trusted anyone with those sneaky little eyes or that mean little mouth.
I told you to shut up!
Oh, oh.
It happened! It happened! The prophecy! The mouse devoured the hawk!
Look! Look, the queen can't talk!
I can!
The king talks!
And I've got a lot to say! Well, good night. Unhand the boy! Good. Now aggravate! You asked for it, now you're gonna get it! When I say hop, I want you to hop! Now hop! Skip! Jump! Hop! Skip! Jump! Get up!
How did she stay awake? That pea was awfully small. It wasn't the pea. It wasn't the pea at all. Oh, life is grand. It's very interesting. We think we understand. We think we know. It's very interesting. Thank you, princess and princess. We love you so. For a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant. But a genuine